to Santa Barbara Wargaming's third annual holiday gift vlog spectacularrr. I can't roll the R's like Mark can, but he can't talk right now. So we're here gathered today to celebrate how many years it's been of Santa Barbara Wargaming. Probably about 5. We've missed a couple Christmases. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're very disappointed in us. But we're back. We're full. We're drinking, and we're here to exchange presents and talk about our year. So first, why don't we just kind of start around the room and introduce ourselves, because we have a couple new faces and a couple returning ones, and then we can get on with the magic. Eric, do you want to start?
Hi, I'm the lumberjack.
Good
story, bro.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm new, apparently. Somebody else talk.
Hi, I'm Roy Pollock, and it's been 2 months since I bought my last army.
I'm Andy. I've been trying to sell armies unsuccessfully, meaning that I keep buying more.
I'm Mark. I'm, I think the president still, barely.
Responsible for this fiasco?
I'm responsible for this, and I've sold and bought numerous armies.
He also has a very warm back.
Very warm back. I'm hot.
I'm Christian, and I have a lot of problems.
Sweating like a pig is right up there.
That is not a problem.
It is for me.
I'm Nate. I keep buying Andy's armies.
I'm John. Hello, I'm new.
This is the
And promoted.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
I'm Clara. I've been part of Santa Barbara Wargaming for about a year and a half, so I'm not so new anymore.
She's classing up the joint.
I'm Taylor. I'm the one who has to follow the British accent.
I'm Chase. I come here for free alcohol.
I'm Duke. I'm the odd affirmative action Asian kid. What?
And unseen to all of you is our wonderful cameraman and director and lighting person. Basically, he's done everything technical with this vlogcast. Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Hi,
Simon. Yay.
Also unseen is Rachel and Whitney, who are in the kitchen cleaning up.
Making noise.
And Liz, who brought the chicken dip.
Awesome.
Chicken dip?
Chicken cheese dip. It's got chicken in it, it's got dip, and it's got cheese. Whatever. It's delicious. It puts you in a semi-food coma. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is we'll just get started with handing out gifts. And then we can kind of talk about how happy we are to have friends who actually like us enough to buy us things anonymously. Alright.
Send me out.
Mazel tov.
Magical bag, what is inside? What do I have? I have a card.
With no name on it.
With no name.
I have to open it.
We don't know who it goes to.
I thought you were supposed to know who it goes to.
You're supposed to put the person's name on the
To
outside
Andy.
of the card.
I forgot to do that.
I owe you... Oh, this is actually sounds pretty nice. I owe you a nun in space. Nice.
Hey, space nun.
That sounds great. Oh,
Wait, who's it from?
Replaced with yeah. Fantastic. I'm excited.
How sweet is that for Christmas Day?
To dispel a little bit of confusion, we've decided on some of the details of the Secret Santa on kind of short notice, so a lot of us are still waiting to receive the gifts through the mail.
Not short.
Also, pretty much every single manufacturer of wargaming stuff and distributor has been having horrible fucking problems meeting demand this season.
Miniature Market.
So, Miniature Market, War Store, Wayland Games, Games Workshop, Privateer Press. Get your shit together. You guys are multi-million-dollar companies.
Well, so apparently there's like snowstorms in other parts of the
Fuck
country.
that! That's what the USPS is for. Alright? Rain or snow,
Wait
bitch.
for that.
Alright, magical bag, what do you have? Oh! I'm gonna stop on that one, because that was for me, so I don't want to just be like me all the time.
Yeah, you got to go last.
Eric! Exclamation points!
Woo! It's funny to wrap an IOU up.
Just rip it.
I should have done that.
Just rip it. Just
Don't tell me how to do my job. I've received an 8.
Those are hard to find, too.
Those are out of stock everywhere.
Yeah.
Some Someone had to sell a kidney on eBay for that sucker.
Impressive.
Oh wait, no, it's not an interceptor.
Wait, are we saying who it's from after the Secret Santa gift?
There's nothing on there. Nate, was it from you?
No, it wasn't for me.
Oh, well,
Is it
I'm
the
just
Why
asking.
would we say who it's from?
Well, I thought it were Secret
That's how
Santa, not
Mike
Black
usually
Ops.
does it. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm really
No, we're
confused.
secret Nurgle. I signed mine, so.
Oh, what happens if I forgot to write who the...
Who's next?
Whatever.
You can say who it was from.
I mean, I think you can figure out. Nobody cares who's watching this podcast.
It's a gigantic box for Mark.
It's just gonna scroll.
I want to be.
He didn't grab it.
Don't spill the scotch.
It's junior archaeology.
Junior archaeology.
Oh, sweet! Dynamic communication headset so that we can be better at podcasting because you guys all love to listen to us as well.
Too bad it wasn't a microphone.
All 8
Mark,
of you
Mark,
who
Mark.
happen to be 8 people sitting
What?
on this.
Hold on. That's not the entire gift. I wanted to make sure you got something mini related because this is a mini podcast. So you also have Helga coming in the mail.
Oh, is this from you? Are you my Secret Santa?
I mean,
Oh, thanks. Come here.
hug John. We love John.
Oh, Tanuki, you wore me so much.
God.
Oh! It's Snake.
Oh, it does
I
look
think
like
It's rattling. I think it's broken.
It's broken.
That was something nice though.
It's something. It's something. It's got a thing. It's got a back.
Just rip it.
It's a pharaoh character soul. Oh, it's Maximus.
Hey, are you entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Pharaoh with a green.
I see what she did there.
Can I use your like?
Does anybody have any super
I
glue?
wanted to ask first.
Can't build it right now, Nate. Gotta wait.
But
Gotta wait.
it's Maximus.
It's not cool.
Prime it right here.
Nay, not until after we see Grandma.
We have something for John here.
Oh, and I
It's titled to Max Light.
Oh, maybe it's just.
It could be a very
Yeah,
flat
flashlight.
mini.
Is it a flashlight? I hope it's a
Could be
flashlight.
100 foot.
It's a.
Oh, you know what? It could be a Dropzone Commander mini.
Peppercurd.
Oh.
Man.
Okay, I got a card with stockings on it. May your gaming table. Okay, so they crossed out the text on the card. So, may your gaming table be filled with righteous fire and the smited corpses of your foes. Merry Christmas. Durette and Nisha will be here Tuesday. Nurgle Santa. Well, thank you.
Nurgle Santa.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your wonderful Christmas festive.
Man, I should have brought my Morat Santa conversion from last year.
Spider-Man wrapping paper. Hell yeah, for Dookie.
Oh, hey. I know what that is. I can tell.
It's a white
really
dwarf.
big.
No, it's a baby
It's
blade.
a gigantic IOU.
It's a no quarter.
It's just a lot of
If half
pictures
of
of someone.
it right now.
What could it be? Is it a rocket ship?
They're only the fun.
Ooh.
That would be hilarious.
Warm as
Oh my god, this is my favorite.
Vengeance!
Vengeance! Woo! Yeah!
Was it served cold?
Alright, keep going.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you. I thought that was funny.
Next, we have a present for Michael, who is not here with us.
Senor.
Senor Mike.
Let's
He
open
lives
it.
up north. And he also has a. So if someone's here who does not get a present, it's probably for Michael because he's obviously not here. Because he lives in Berkeley.
Yeah, we miss you.
Damn you.
It didn't get washed away?
I don't.
Yes,
This doesn't have a name on it.
Did it get lined in the face?
alcohol.
I think you should just.
It's got alcohol.
It's
got
I think
bagels.
this is for me. You're
And it doesn't have a name on it, so.
That looks like a baby's cat.
I mean,
No,
who
if
bought
it's-
it?
Yeah, I think.
Whoever bought it should know who it's for.
I think it's Chase.
Wow, you guys are so
It's for
fucking bad at
Chase. It's
Secret
for
Santa.
Chase. Yeah. It's for Chase.
You eat Jake? No, we don't.
No, it's
Chase,
always just the
Chase, did
same
you buy
rule.
yourself some alcohol?
What is it?
Oh, nice. Oh, someone did look at the wish list. Oh, cool.
Oh, so it is for Jay. Woo!
What is it?
What is it?
Is it a really...
Sauvignon Blanc
It's a very interesting.
From where?
from
Sound it out.
Araucano.
Okay.
Articuno? That's a.
I have no idea what it is.
Cyberhusa? Venusaur!
It's alcohol.
Yeah, why is it la la la?
We don't have a beer monkey this year because Rob is MIA.
In other words, in
If you
jail.
see
No,
Rob, please
no,
call us.
not
There's
in
reward
jail.
offered.
We don't have. There is no reward. Alright, there's no reward except
Your
for,
reward is
love and
taking him
adoration
off
of our
from
group,
your hand.
but he's not worth money. Roy!
Woo! It's a bag.
More alcohol.
It is a bag.
It's tape shut. I was
Welcome
like,
to Central Wine, I guess.
You've had
Am I
too many
really
beers.
that? Yeah, am I that drunk already? No.
That Scotch tape is brutal.
Okay.
Like fucking
I think
nuts.
I'm gonna predict it's an X-wing mini. Let's see.
Woo!
Yeah, it's an E-wing.
Yeah, Bo, lots of wings.
Yeah, we've gotten. If you can't tell, we've gotten really.
Nice Ewing.
If you can't tell, we've gotten really into X-wing miniatures this year, which would be great if Fantasy Flight Games could actually produce them.
Well, can produce the ones that were in the first 5 waves.
4 waves.
Or Slave One.
Yeah.
Just Slave One. Slave One.
Alright.
Oh, I have Slave One.
So next we have Taylor.
Yay. Wow.
That's not a card.
It's a long IOU.
Tay-Tay, your present is late, but assuming Ispis pulls its head out of its ass, you shall soon be in possession of your own set of metal gaming. Those are from Malifaux. They're little metal goblin men who do my bidding. And I love them. I know you were hoping for a Rail Golem or a creepy Undertaker set. The Golem was a bit out of the price limit, and I had already bought the game in by the time you...
Clara! That was from Clara. That had to have been from Clara.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Merry Christmas, buddy. Eric.
Yes.
Oh!
Thank you very the Metal Gaming are incredibly awesome, too, so I'm really happy to have them.
You know, I figured I wasn't going to buy a card, so I should put a little effort into it.
And also, this is from ABF. Expect more.
I steal freight notepads from work.
Eric, that's just for you. You just put that in your pocket. Alright, and last but not least...
Why is that dry?
Is for me. It has the address scratched out really poorly. Thank you, Roy.
Because Roy still doesn't understand how Secret Santa works.
This is not how Secret Santa works.
This is how Secret Santa works.
How does Secret Santa work?
How does Secret Santa?
Secret Santa is supposed to work.
Don't get elbowed in the face.
Yeah.
Yes. It's secret up until the point where you get the gift.
Not in my book.
Not before, not
It's
after.
not Black Ops Santa.
Oh, I know what this is.
Black Ops.
It's Greenius.
Santa.
Oh, wait. No, it's a Cotail mobile unit.
Woo! I speak.
Cotail mobile unit.
Woo!
I'm sorry I could not include it on a free run.
Can I point out that this is the second year I didn't get a gift?
You...
Do you remember what happened last
I know, yeah. So as I prefaced earlier, the person who does not receive a gift, their Secret Santa is Michael. He is obviously not here. He actually contacted me and said, I don't know what to do because I'm not going to be in Santa Barbara, and I also have no idea what to get my target. I was like, well, did you look on the line? And he was like, I did, but she's a girl, so I'm not really sure if it's appropriate sometimes. And I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
can you
Michael,
imagine the gift that Michael would get for Clara? Really think about this for a second. And done.
Alright. So now that we've all been gift tassels. Brass wax for her stripper pole.
No one?
Which she has. It's not like a thing. She has one.
No, that's what the tassels are for.
Wait, who was Chase's Secret Santa?
Clara.
No.
You were John was?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sorry
what you
about
can say.
the wish
Thank
list.
you after.
Elfster, if you saw that.
It's calm. Well, no, yeah.
This
I
is
saw,
great.
Oh my
I
God,
wasn't getting you a case of aluminum
so
tape.
warm.
I just picked anything on Amazon that was over $10,000.
I noticed. I noticed.
But then, like, prices change. It's like sometimes it's $5. Oh no.
So,
Thank you.
back over here.
That's a great gift.
Now that we've all received our gifts of plenty and we've eaten and drunk our kind of full.
Almost.
Our drinks we're just going to talk a little bit about what we've been doing this year and what we plan on doing for the next. Basically, this year, as a summation, we've been working on a lot of fantasy in the last couple months, thanks to all the end time books. And we've been doing a lot of X-Wing in the last month, thanks to renewed interest from a number of members who decided that yes, indeed, X-Wing is a lot of fun, and all of those people who bought the game initially, Eric, and Taylor, and I believe Michael. I think those were the first 3.
It was everybody, everything.
Well, Roy buys every army
Christian,
ever.
it was everybody but us.
Yeah, okay, so everyone but Mark and myself bought into X-Wing. We finally bought in, and now the group's playing it all the time, which is fantastic. It's a super easy, super fun, super lightweight game.
X-Wing!
We've also kind of been playing a little bit of Infinity. We had N3 coming out. We had a number of our members actually participate at Gen Con this year. Well, I can't really say they're our members since they no longer are with us.
They're
God.
But they're basically our members. They were at Gen Con. They played in a couple Infinity tournaments, actually doing fairly well, which is awesome. And we've also been kind of dabbling in Malifaux as well. However, looking towards the future, we have. Why don't we go to John? Because he's spearheading something for the next couple months.
Okay. Well, everybody here, not everybody, but a lot of people here own Forge World 30K miniatures, so I figured we may as well use all those expensive resin pieces for something. So, Door stops, yes. But you only have so many doors in your house.
Don't do a very good job with it.
I have a lot of doors.
But you still have more miniatures than you have doors.
That's true.
So, I just figured we use them all for something and play games with all those miniatures. So I'm trying to get people to start playing Warhammer 30K, because it's like 40K except less shit.
Succinct and to the point.
There you go.
I don't actually have any idea what other things we're planning in the future. We do have a Kane game coming up.
What? Wild West Exodus.
Wild West Exodus. We'll get to that. And we'll shoot. We'll get to
Young boy.
We have End Times Kane. We have a little mini event that we're going to be doing for that, which our 4 elf players are really excited for, and everyone else is kind of like, because no one really wants to play against a combined force of all 3 elven armies on the table.
I can play the Retribution of... Wait, no.
We're also excited because we have, as Nate said, Infinity N3 coming up. Nate, do you want to talk a little bit about it?
No, I'm not getting it.
Roy,
wait, really? No. I have miniatures. I'm going to wait for the free rules.
Roy, you've been posting rumors all over the place.
Yeah. So, Infinity N3 is what they're calling their 3rd edition. I don't remember when the 1st edition was, but one of our very first podcasts, I think, was about Infinity 2nd edition.
Yep.
The new edition's super exciting. They're really pumping up InfoWar, so lots of cool Ghost in the Shell type stuff. They're streamlining all the roles. I hear they have translators that's not just Spanish plugged into Google Translate. And which was a big problem with the 2nd edition. And basically that really should be in the mail. Neil from the War Story, in the mailbox, please.
Please.
Neil. So we're really excited. I'll be eager to see what they do for all 3 of the armies that I play for that game. Or 5 if you count.
Yeah, I was going to say, you only play 3 armies?
3 base armies and 5 if you count.
Are we getting the battle map for Infinity?
Yes. So we also went to, we decided that we needed to upgrade the man down a little bit. We've been buying terrain, but now we are also the owners of 5 Frontier Gaming battle mats. We have 2 6x4s. Frontline. That's what I said.
Frontier.
What the fuck ever?
Damn it, Christian, you're wrong.
Those are endorsement deal.
Something.
Yeah, seriously.
Frontier?
Frontline.
On the mat.
Mouse pad gaming.
They're mouse pads, and they're awesome. They're big. We have 2 6x4s. One's a desert, one's snow. We have 1 4x4 that's cobblestone. We have 2 star mats, space mats, whatever you want to call them, because there's not a lot of stars. It's mostly like asteroids. There's like a big planet. They're really cool looking. There's limited edition run they did for X-Wing this month. And my dog decided he has to be in the freaking video.
Yeah, he is a member of Santa Barbara Wargaming as well. He's a member of Santa Barbara Stupid.
And not the smelliest member either.
Yeah, not long shot. Yeah, that's I can't say that for a lot of people here.
He does smell better than most people here.
So,
Here's Scar Mat.
So we have 5. So we have 5 front. We have 5 front something mats. And we also have a made for Infinity Micro Studios game mat coming in the mail from Wayland Games.
Sometime in the next century.
They did ship it. It has been notified on my account as shipped. Pro tip: if you run a game store or an online store of any type, when something is no longer in stock, mark it as out of fucking stock. don't say it's available and then hold your customers on the line for 2 months waiting for it to get into your shop. Especially just for micro studios who are notorious. Who are notorious for having really shitty long lead times on their product.
So the point is, we're getting the map.
Yes, the point is, we're getting a micro studios made for Infinity.
I didn't get that from
I didn't get that either.
Can you repeat that?
I forgot what we were talking about.
Right, it's okay.
So what's our first ITS then for next year?
Well, that really depends on Roy and Eric and
Who's our
Michael, I
workhorse?
guess.
Yeah, it's our closest that we have to a war core that's in proximity, I would say, is Eric. So, Eric?
February 15th.
I think he said February 15th.
Wait, isn't that when the Las
Singles
Vegas
Awareness
Open is?
Weekend?
I don't know. Are you going to Las Vegas?
I've been thinking about going to Las Vegas Open this year.
I'm supposed to help run a tournament there.
You're not.
Well, there you go.
Alright, problem solved! Tentative schedule, February 15th, so that you can get over the, I don't know. Yeah. So we're going to do an Infinity Tournament celebrating N3 February 15th. If you guys know us or you don't know us, you're going to be in the Santa Barbara area on that weekend. Feel free to hit us up on our forums, on our blog, or email Mark. And you can come play Infinity with us, and it'll be a lot of fun.
If you have any email questions, it's santabarbarawargaming@gmail.com.
If all of the email questions involve something like, why do you do what you do, or
what's the
stop,
point?
What if even if they're not questions, they're just like stop making videos.
I'll still fill them.
Yeah, he'll still fill them. Then we also have another game that we've been kind of getting into slowly but surely. I've been spearheading this one. Hooray! Wild West Exodus.
What's it called?
It's called Wild West Exodus. What's it called? Wild West Exodus. It's a really fun miniature game. Check it out. It uses 32mm size models. It's a American-made game. It's a skirmish game set in.
The bases are in inches.
Yes, they are, and the game is very fun. It's very different, and we've got a couple people, 2 of us, who have armies.
3.
Who's the third?
John bought miniatures.
Well, yeah, that's right. You have your paladins and
I have $25
Yeah, and Andy Newbury. Right, we have 4 people now.
So we have a few members of the greater Santa Barbara area who live further north that are actually considered to be part of Santa Barbara Wargaming that have
They're in
shown
absentia.
Well, one of them bought an army. So
one of them bought an army.
He bought an enlightened army, and it's a really fun game. We've had some fun with it playing. I've been able to run like 40 demo games for various people in the group.
I've seen you play one time.
I have played so many times, it's not even funny. I'm so tired of playing Lawman. It's
What? I've played like 6 times.
We played last night.
Tell us a
I
little
played
bit
last
about
night. The game is really cool. It's basically you take. No, I don't want to reference
Well,
that.
we had a
movie,
podcast episode about
Yeah,
this.
we did a podcast about it. You can check that out on the sidebar or whatever. We'll link to it or something. It'll be in the description.
It's got cowboys and Indians and aliens and robots.
Yeah,
Really
it's awesome. It's cool. It's a great game. So check it out. Again, it is American made and really solid. The guys who designed it did it with the help of Romeo from Battlefoam. There's a lot of passion in the project. You can really tell they put their heart and soul into creating the story and creating the models, which are like top of the line, amazing for a first run of a game.
Not as much passion as in like Seamus's crew from Malifaux, though.
Because they're hookers.
Oh.
That was
I see
the
what
joke.
you did there.
That was the joke.
Are hookers
I don't know what happened, but...
Does anyone have 2 drums of a cymbal?
Alright, so does anyone else have anything they're looking forward to the next year that we haven't already discussed?
I guess not. I'm really looking forward to
It's like killing myself.
I'm really looking forward to playing
turning 32.
Playing more
Yay.
X-Wing. X-Wing N3 is coming out. I mean,
I think X-Wing N3 and Wild West Exodus will keep us busy. That and the end times continuing, ramping up, and potentially 9th edition Warhammer Fantasy is the rumor.
And don't forget 30K.
30K.
Because we all have Space Marines. I mean, let's be real here. And I think that's pretty much every war game out there. So
yeah.
You know.
And so generally, what we do during the
Privateer Press games, huh?
It's just ubiquitous.
Oh yeah, there's Unleashed or something. There was a thing.
There's Iron Kingdoms Unleashed.
There's a new High Command booster pack.
Level 7? Huh?
Yeah, level 7. Hey, let's not forget War Machine Tactics is available on Steam. Green light. You can get it before it's out and pay for an alpha.
It's retail, full retail.
I have it.
It's no longer on green light.
Pay for the alpha you kickstarted.
Here's a shout out about Privateer Press. War Room sucks.
Yeah! Yeah, I've been saying that for years.
I can't use it at all now. Like,
Hipster.
starting today, my iPad just won't even, like, the buttons don't work.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. It crashed my tablet like 3 times to the point where I had to reset my tablet. Like factory
All my
settings.
money back.
I want all my money back for that app. I bought 2 decks on it because I was really excited. And it was terrible.
You know what else sucks? The War Machine game that they came out with for PC.
Oh my god, War Machine Tactics.
War Machine Tactics.
That is a terrible game.
It's a terrible
What
game.
were you doing? Like, I know none of you guys watch this, but come on. Like,
I mean,
seriously.
they've improved it from where it was like originally. What,
Well, yeah, but I mean, if
$60,
you sprinkle
it's
cinnamon and pumpkin
terrible.
spice on a turd, it's still a turd.
I mean,
right?
it's a little bit better.
Quite liked it.
Clara, you can't actually hear what she's saying, but she said, "Oh, I
quite
liked
liked it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's so bad.
I think people that don't play War Machine would like it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But Clara plays War Machine.
And, yeah.
She's beaten me at War Machine on multiple occasions.
Yeah, she's beat. Oh.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Yeah, we remember him complaining about Circle when that happened.
Yes, I was complaining about things like Megalith activating and whatnot.
Where does it say that Megalith
It
can
doesn't say
activate?
anywhere that
It
Megalith
doesn't
can
say
activate.
anywhere
She still
that
let
he
me
can
activate Megalith, but she still beat my ass, so.
I mean, it's not as good as recently when Christian tried to rules lawyer that in X-Wing you could lock onto a ship and then expend the target lock to shoot a different ship because the card didn't specify
It doesn't say that anywhere on the card that it has to be target lock.
To be fair, Christian was high as a kite.
I was really high.
He was doing the dab.
I had like 4 marijuanas.
I think he dabbed it into his eye.
4 whole ones. I had 4 whole marijuanas that night, and it was a little much for me. So, you know.
Okay, so what we generally do when we're kind of wrapping up the winter holiday gift log spectaculars, we kind of go around and everybody takes just a minute or two to talk about one of the more notable things or incidents or.
I thought that was what we just did.
No, we talked about.
No, we were just talking about the future.
Oh.
You realize there's the past and we're in the present.
How does
now we're in the
time
future.
work? I don't know. I watched
Benjamin Button.
Wait, how long is a second?
And so what we're going to do is we're going to start it right over here. Duke is going to attempt to speak English as well as loud, and he's going to talk about some notable aspect of the last year, notable moments, a memorable moment, as Paul Clark used to say. So take it away.
God rest his soul.
Oh.
He's not dead yet. Come on.
He's not dead. He's
far
too
as
far away, which is basically the same thing.
As far as you know.
Well, how do I turn back time?
This is a memorable moment.
Memorable moment.
So there's
This year I.
Talk about going to Gen Con.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Womp womp.
This year is a horrible year for me because of so many.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot. No, Duke. You don't say anything about this year. Let's move on to this. Duke's had a run of bad luck.
Yeah, I have my wallet stolen. I have my car broke down. I got my tire slashed.
Yeah, no. His car broke down and then someone slashed his tire. Alright?
I missed Gen Con and waste $300.
Yeah, and I fucking covered you for the hotel room. Monster.
He wasn't there!
We still needed him there for the money.
I'm not spoiling the whole thing, but this year I still continue loving Party Press, even though all these guys don't play it anymore.
I'll play
it.
I'll play Duke.
And play it.
I played you.
And then John.
I'll play
And
you.
Nate.
Yeah, I played. Yeah.
Don't listen to Mark.
I just love hanging out with my buddy Duke.
Mark's a press ganger.
I'm a president.
The gangs are pressed.
That's the
what you
joke.
want.
Chase, what was your most memorable moment?
We still love you, Duke.
We would like to say that we went to the Las Vegas War Machine tournament and we were the only 2 members of the Santa Barbara Wargaming group to go.
Even though one of the people who was supposed to like help with the actual tournament in Las Vegas, who helped organize it, did not go.
I managed to score some points. I didn't win any games, but I scored some points. Yeah.
Did you guys win money at the slot machine too?
Yeah.
Did you then use on the slot
You
machine?
play more games than Mark the whole year. Come on.
Yep.
That's
It was
true.
fun. Vegas was fun.
That lie.
Taylor's favorite moment, obviously, is me rules lawyering. But
actually, I do have some really great moments this year.
He got a new nickname, which was actually.
That was a joke again.
I don't recall that happening. So, among the many highlight moments of this year and great things that happened, we had one of my favorite games of Warhammer of all time, which was the Bash at Nagash, and I got to be a part of that, which was awesome. It was me and Mark playing ogres in Nagash versus.
Yes.
Alright, I'm done. Moving on.
No, okay, so the bash of Nagash, not the bash at Nagash. You sound like fucking Al Pacino trying to beat somebody's kneecap.
The point is, it was a really fun, flavorful game with like a lot of just, big heroes involved, not super competitive, not super tourney focused, but it was just a really flavorful, fun game of just a lot of smashy stuff going around. We were forging narratives all over the place. It was some of the most fun I've ever had playing Warhammer Fantasy. It was right down to the wire of exciting stuff happening, and I felt damn good playing with, a great group of guys. So that was my highlight of the year.
A horse almost killed Nagash.
A horse almost killed Nagash.
Yeah, he did.
Nagash was down to his last wound, and we got an attack that wounded from a horse. And if Nagash had failed his ward save, he would have died to horse hooves. And that would have been the greatest moment of the year.
Somebody got pissed when that left.
Alright. John, favorite moment of the year.
Favorite moment?
Or a memorable moment. It could be like Paul trampling a child or screaming racist after
Okay,
that.
well, alright, so I started playing War Machine War Machine of Hordes this year, called Horror Machine.
And he instantly beat pretty much everyone in the group except for Duke.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's Duke. And so I have, the battle box comes with the Carnivian, and Duke is, convinced that the model is useless. So...
What?
I wanted
Who
to...
says that the Carnivian's useless?
Duke, he just said that.
What's wrong with your brain, son?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
So, alright, so I obviously have to go kill Duke's caster with my Carnivian. Right, and so I was playing some game of, I think it was P. Absalonia versus Mort Nebra. And I got a nice charge on Mort Nebra with my Carnivian. So here I am. It's like he hits, it's boosted. He's probably dead, right? It's a charge attacks, squish, right? And so I'm just gloating like, Duke, I killed your Carnivian, But I needed about a 4 to kill Mort Nebra, and I rolled triple ones. Yeah, the Carnivian guy.
You rolled like Mark.
I pulled a Mark.
And so, you're doing it wrong. I one-shotted E. Kane with the Carnivian's Fire Blast on like bottom or top of turn 2.
Oh no, he missed it wrong too. He missed it.
Yeah, I missed. So,
well, of course you missed. That's a Rat 4 thing. But I mean, John, sorry.
Yeah. So in every game against Duke, my Carnivian has done absolutely nothing. And this isn't because he's trying to kill it, just because it sucks. And it just keeps dying, or it keeps doing nothing. So that was a funny moment. But I got him back. Another game. He was playing Bane Spam, and just for funsies, my Ravagore 666 his caster and killed it.
Ooh, nice.
So it works out.
You usually have to pay double for that in Thailand.
Yes, Mark knows.
That was a joke again.
Yes.
Alright, Nate.
Andy!
Okay,
I'm so glad I got it for you.
Yeah, I know, I'm sure. This has been so useful.
Well, I had a lot of fun with the Nagash game. I was going to mention, since Taylor already kind of went into detail about the Nagash game. My favorite moment of the year was when my little baby girl was born on the 4th of July.
That's not mini gaming news.
She's the most expensive. She's the most expensive miniature.
So, but you just play fun games with like Peekaboo and Where's the Baby and then What's That Smell?
What that smell is really broken.
How far can the arc of explosive feces get?
I did get nailed once with that. That happens.
Yeah, blowouts do happen.
It's all disgusting until you become a parent, and then it kind of becomes old hat real quick. But anyway, that was my moment.
Mark, what was your moment?
Besides right now.
Woo! So many moments. I don't want to take the Gen Con thunder away from Dipshit behind, or Christian who's sitting behind me.
What makes you think that was my favorite moment of the year?
I guess I would say that I had
said that magical night.
I had two.
It's too magical.
I mean, we were in Kansas City.
I had two memorable moments. One was back-to-back first-turn assassinations of Andy and Clara in a War Machine game, which I felt bad about both. With Rule. Playing Rule.
When did
And
you
the
do that?
Avalanche. That was like 9 months ago.
Who remembers?
Anyways,
Mark made it here.
Someone could have had a baby since Mark last
people with
played War
memories. Anyways, but the real memorable moment I had was definitely. You've referenced it specifically to Clara about watch out, it'll just turn around in first turn. Anyways, it was. I'm gonna say eating barbecue between Kansas City and East St. Louis with Christian on the way to Gen Con. Now, I would say Gen Con itself
During the riots,
so many.
It was before.
It was before.
It was the
it
night
turned into
after
a
the
thing.
shooting, but before everything went down.
Yeah, before people were like, "Oh, we've got our own personal racial agenda," and they're just like,
So welcome to Santa Barbara Politics Gaming.
So I'll leave too many great moments happen in Gen Con, singing David Bowie on the second day on the way to a tournament, stuff like that, right? But I'm going to say eating barbecue first in Kansas City, Oklahoma Joe's, and then at, what was it called in East St. Louis? The most disreputable place in East St. Louis, Smokey O's.
It wasn't, no, the place itself wasn't that disreputable. Just the neighborhood around it.
The neighborhood around it that we call East St. Louis was pretty fucking disreputable. But yeah, good times, good barbecue. Listening to Man of Steel soundtrack as we're racing against time into the sunset, trying to get there before it closes.
Was this
time.
Thelma and Louise?
I was thinking that exact same thing.
Hey, it was pretty close. It was pretty close.
You beat me to it.
So,
Right down.
I love you, Midwest Barbecue. I love you so much.
All right. Well, my favorite moment of the year. Oh God, it's actually a toss-up between. Well, Gen Con was obviously freaking awesome.
More like full sell.
Had a lot of fun. You know, actually, I think my favorite moment of the year, I can actually pinpoint exactly where it was, and it was standing out front of the Indianapolis Convention Center, holding in my hand a catfish po' boy from a food truck from out front of the Gen Con, because there's a lot of food trucks, like.
But this food truck,
this place was amazing,
so good,
and taking a bite in it while a dude dressed as a stormtrooper chased a dude dressed as Spider-Man down the street.
So therefore, Gen Con was not really significant, but the food
It was-
truck outside of it was.
It was a culmination of eating a deep fried catfish po' boy.
Talking
in front
turkey.
of Gen Con,
Talking
watching
turkey.
cosplayers play tag, and they were setting up for a giant drunken cones of Dunshower game behind me.
Two
it was just
lifelong war gamers.
this
Their
thing
favorite moment
that was just
food
perfect.
related.
It was the
Not
perfect
Hey,
moment.
well, you never ate at Talking Turkey. The food truck
That's
was
true, you never ate at Talkin'
amazing, and the cones of Dunshire, where the cones were like that big.
Maybe we should just post this up to the Food Network's blog instead of War Married.
Anthony Bourdain.
We haven't used enough racial epithets for Food Network.
All right, Andy. All right, Andy. So,
Christian's Paula Dean impersonation was probably my favorite thing.
Well, you mean my chicken?
Buttered chicken.
Like Indian food has buttered chicken, but I have butter chicken.
It was more like chicken
It is
butter.
literally a sculpture of chicken made out of butter.
Let's see, my memory is pretty bad over the last year and a half. No, actually, like the
I mean,
past,
haha.
what would that be, 24
14
months?
You're trying to
Something
figure out
like
how
that.
old your daughter is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not only when she was born, but the 9 months prior to that. Time is really blurred together. But one of my favorite moments somewhere in that period was buying the Christian Skaven army and then expanding on that and playing a bunch of fantasy games.
Wait, didn't you buy my Skaven army too?
Well, that's right. That's right. Well, I told you my memory is really bad right now. It's really blurring together bad. But Skaven has been a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that with Warhammer Fantasy. As difficult as it is to pack up 250-ish models for one game, it's been worth it for the Skaven. That's a lot of fun. So that's been my default game, but I'll probably jump on the N3 bandwagon here as soon as my books arrive. So that's probably somewhere in the last year that happened.
Woo! All right. Thank you, Andy. Nate has to leave. Everyone say goodbye to Nate.
Bye, Nate.
Bye, Nate. You were about foot so that I am not so pumped.
Oh my god, my back is so warm and sweaty.
Nate touched my head.
I have to go through this.
Okay.
He's my wife.
Nate, Duke is also leaving. We have reduced our racial diversity in our group by 1/3.
Wait, what was Nate?
Actually,
Duke. Simon.
I'm glad that massive alcohol file was not in frame marks.
All right. So our newest member should probably share what her favorite moment of the year was, and it better be joining Santa Barbara Wargaming.
Oh, well, shit.
Pressure. No, don't listen to Christian.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Talk about food. Like, those are the two.
The food today was amazing. The cheese dip especially. Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah. Yeah, says Liz.
Alright, there we go. Let's move on.
No, I really like playing all the new games, and everybody's been nice enough to do plenty of demo games. And I feel like I'm doing well, so yay.
She says she feels like she's doing well. Just like yesterday, she was playing X-Wing and beating everyone because she immediately knows the system better than any of us.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
And we're not joking, she's literally destroying us. People are afraid to play her already.
I have a very, very fragile ego. I can't play against
She beat me at Wild West Exodus last night.
I did.
Well, it was a demo game.
It was a demo game, but I did win.
Oh.
It wasn't a Paul style.
It was a close demo game. It was a close one.
Why didn't you tell us about Paul style?
Oh, man.
Jesse James.
Classic demo.
Alright, Roy.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, let's see. I mean, here's my favorite thing about the year overall is I think I played about 70% of the game systems I own this year, which is
That's pretty awesome.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Lots of great games in Infinity. I almost beat Michael in Infinity the other night. That's kind of a
Really?
It's kind of a life goal.
Wow.
Yeah, it came down to came down to one roll. You know, I mean, overall I just had good rolls, but you know, yeah.
I know how that goes.
Yeah, got my Death Guard 30k army on the table, hoping to get that in more in the future. X-Wing, Lord of the Rings game I played a few times after I bought it. You know, that kind of thing. And even brought back out my Warhammer Fantasy army, dusted off the things for the End Times 2 event with Glotkit. We never really thought it was a good name for it.
What? It's the Glottocalypse.
Yeah, it was the Glottocalypse.
Yeah, I guess that is a better ring than Burgle Nurgle. Anyway, in that game, one of my Hell Cannons, just one of the reasons I went with Warriors of Chaos, I love the Hell Cannon, managed to get a cannonball right up Deathclaw's ass, which was sticking out like anyway, that's
that'll leave
to the
that'll leave a mark.
Yeah, so a Deathclaw enema. Excellent.
Yeah, six wounds.
Yeah, I can see that.
And Eric?
I got married.
Hooray!
It's probably.
She's not in the room, by the way, so it's not like
she
it was,
left,
you
but
didn't have
she
to
might
say
watch
anything.
this, so.
Also, she makes the cheese dip.
She did
so
make the cheese
it's
dip.
in all of our
To be
interests.
fair, she is the better of the two.
Yeah, you hear about Better Half, it's like vastly superior.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
What's your favorite moment we were all invited to?
You know, a couple members of the Santa Barbara Wargaming was at the wedding.
I was there.
It was delightful. But otherwise, it's been new release year for me. New Infinity World book, new Blood Angels book.
Woo! Blood Angels!
Which I'm gonna pick up after I leave here today.
Yay.
And just new stuff in general. It's been an exciting year of updated rules and updated everything. And
Are you going to be our War Corps correspondent down here?
if they reopen, I will probably apply.
Okay, and are you going to be the wing commander down here for X-Wing?
I don't even know if that's a thing.
It's not a thing yet.
So
They'll make it,
Fantasy Flight Games.
they will make it a thing just for Eric.
yes.
Bob did say he's going to order a tournament pack Q1 though for us. So
Who's Bob?
Metro, Bob at Metro. You
Where's
order at
Metro? You mean John?
Bob Young.
Anyone want to just smack my...
Andy, is there a place downtown for all our comics and wargaming needs?
Mark barely doesn't know about it, but yeah. there
Metro
will be some
Entertainment.
Tournament packs coming our way eventually. Correct.
Excellent.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. Metro Entertainment, Santa Barbara Wargaming, something, Anna Boo.
right. So anyway,
we are so good at progress.
We're really glad that you guys tuned in for our vlogcast. We hope that you have a wonderful holiday filled with wargaming goodness, time to spend with your friends and family.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving 2015.
Yeah. We'll eventually see this on YouTube in I'm sure a very short period of time.
Well, the only editing that I have to do is the volume because you guys are like, she's like a mouse.
I said I'm sure. I didn't say I doubt
I
it.
couldn't even.
Okay.
So anyway, from all of us here at Samurai War Gaming, may you roll poorly, and thank you for watching.
Oh wait, can we do that again?
Can we do it again?
Not just the.
I wasn't roll ahead of time.
No, let's leave this in here. Just
Simon, delete the footage. You have to reshoot the entire thing.
Okay, so
Do I get a teleprompter?
Alright, so
Wait, why can't we get
poorly
Simon? Can't Simon like run around and do his favorite moment of the year?
Yeah.
all right, Simon, get over here quick.
Yeah, I don't think.
So here's our woo! Yeah, clap.
He's actually a Samurai War Gaming member, technically.
Yeah, I actually haven't played in probably like 3 months though. I just kind of come up here and drink now. Let's see, so my...
That's different from the rest of us now.
He dabs too.
Dabs.
He dabs.
Dabs. The most memorable, I got married and then I got divorced, so now I can come back up here, so that's cool. That's it for me.
Woo! That's our note to end on.
Okay, so from all of us here at Santa Barbara Wargaming,
May you roll poorly.